number 6 Alabama comes in to face your number 10 Fighting Tigers.
This is about focusing on the process. Our mindset is one play.
Heart of a lion and the scars of defiance. We getting what we came for. We starting a riot.
10-5, touchdown! One play and a score.
Kelly says we're going for 2 and the dub and control of the SEC West. Daniels for the win. Caught. It's good. Tigers win. Tigers win. Wow.
I will go to war with any one of you guys anytime. So when it's about winning a ball game, I'm going to let you guys decide who wins the ball.
That was 2022. What happens this year in 2023 as we welcome in Alabama superfan, comedian, you name it, he does it. FunnyMaine joins the show. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, are you feeling okay? I'm sorry we maybe insulted you by playing what happened last year.
No, it's all good. It was some bad memories. I actually got married 2 days before that game. We had a watch party. People stayed over, ruined the entire weekend. But I'm still married, so it's all good.
That's what matters, right, Spike?
That's the only thing that matters, bro, because that lasts a lifetime. But games
Absolutely.
only last from week to week. But looking at what happened last year, what are you expecting outside of the Bama Tide bringing home a win? What are you looking forward to in this game?
I'm always just looking for a battle of, great talent. We know a lot of these guys are going to be playing on Sunday, so let's enjoy them while we got them on Saturdays in purple and gold and in crimson. And, if you're a certain age of Bama fan, then LSU is probably the biggest rival. If you're another certain age, it's probably Tennessee. And that's it. I think that's all about rivals there. So we're just looking forward to a rivalry. Takeo.
FunnyMaine, hold up. Now you won't name everybody else, but you're forgetting to name.
He didn't do that on purpose. No way.
The Auburn Tigers.
Auburn isn't really a rival. It's more like a really bad roommate situation. That's what Auburn is. We have to live with these people every day in the state of Alabama. So
How dare you, FunnyMaine?
that?
Now you got both of your sisters went to Auburn, have kids that go to Auburn.
Yeah.
And you still got to stay on the other side.
That's good research right there.
Well, you know how it goes, man. My niece and nephews, they are down there at Auburn. I tried to bribe them over the years, but that uncle money just didn't get the job done. But they're down there getting their education, so it is what it is.
One of the best educations that they ever can get.
We'll see what happens here at the end of November. FunnyMaine, when it comes to the way you embrace this Alabama fan base, you are the go-to for how we get a glimpse of how Alabama fans watch games week in and week out. I'm already excited to see what you have in store for us next week, but take us behind the curtain. What does the research process look like for you as you create this content?
It's really not a lot of research. I just don't have a life. I literally wake up in the morning. I'm watching Game Day. I'm watching the SEC Network morning show, and then I just watch football all day. I never write a script. Everything I say on the video is just things that I'm thinking while I'm watching the games, and I'm looking at everybody. The SEC, the Pac-12, what's left of it, the Big Ten. I'm watching everybody. And then it just kind of comes out in the video, and people have had fun with it for the past 8 seasons now.
It seems like your content, even going back to a young age, is pretty much impromptu. I guess that pretty much explains the reason why you were kicked out of an assembly for booing Bo Jackson.
What?
That's the true story. Listen.
Explain, sir.
So, Takeo, you're familiar with the city of Opelika.
Absolutely.
That's where I was born. When I was a very young lad, maybe kindergarten, first grade, they brought over this speaker, and they were so excited, all of the teachers. They said, hey, we got a special guest. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. And he said, Vincent Bo Jackson. And I stood my little self up and said, boo, and I felt that finger behind me, and that was it, man. But I think Bo will probably bike by my house in Birmingham this spring, so I'm going to ask him if he remembers that.
Oh my gosh, I would love to hear the answer to that question. That's incredible, and it just means more. That's an encapsulation
Absolutely.
of what that phrase means right there. Okay, you have opened for a bunch of big-time names when it comes to the comedy world. You've been around the game, like you've said, for a while. If you had to pick a head coach that you think would do the best stand-up comedy routine, who would it be?
Oh, Lane Kiffin. Give me Lane Kiffin off top. I think he would just say the stuff that is in his mind, and it would be so rude, and the crowd would just be gasping, but it would be hilarious. So, Coach Kiffin, if you're watching, would love to see 5 minutes of your stand-up. Absolutely.
FunnyMaine, has there ever been a time to where you were nervous about your Alabama Crimson Tide playing?
I'm nervous every game. Every play, every kick, it doesn't matter who we're playing. I'm always nervous until that clock says 0. Trust me, I'm somewhere panicking, taking aspirin, drinking coffee, doing what I got to do. I'm changing shirts. I'm always nervous, always.
So I want to know your nervous level when it comes to, in a few weeks, when the Iron Bowl happens, when they play against Auburn. So you got to fill me in. What are you going to be feeling? Because I know you're paying attention.
Absolutely. We saw what your Tigers, they gave Georgia all that they can handle. It's always tough to play down there. Since the first time we did it, and I believe '89, it's always been tough when we go down there. So yeah, there's some nervousness, but Takeo Spikes ain't coming out of that locker room this year. So
That is a
they
fact.
they got some different linebackers and some different offensive players, and they're still trying to find their way in their first season with a new coach. So I feel pretty good, but again, it's always tough when you go down there to what's the name of y'all stadium? Yeah, that one. The name I don't.
The only
it's not in my
state,
notes.
Jordan Hare.
I feel like what's happening here is if Auburn can pull off the victory in the Iron Bowl, the Takeo gets to come on your channel and do the video how Alabama fans watched Auburn beat them this year. I feel like this is
impromptu as well. FunnyMaine.
Wow. You know what? I'll take that bet. I'll take that. I'm a man of my word. Listen, I've shown up the past 8 seasons, win or lose. I'm always make a video. So whatever the outcome, you're more than welcome.
That is content that I'm going to watch. FunnyMaine, before we let you go, give us your score prediction for this weekend between Bama and LSU.
Listen, I love our defense. We got a new coordinator who's, we stopped Tennessee from scoring in the second half. We held Ole Miss to their season low. But this LSU, man, they're different. They got some great weapons, got a great quarterback. But I think we'll be able to move the ball on that defense, and I think we'll limit their big plays. Give me Alabama, 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. But my city school math, 27-21.
That's the Alabama
over LSU.
Ooh, lower scoring game than I would have thought. We will see how close you are come Saturday night. FunnyMaine, thank you so much for joining the show, and best of luck watching your Tide this weekend.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Roll Tide.